Welcome to another impactful edition of Dinar Community, your go-to source for the most compelling updates in global currency speculation and investment, with a special spotlight on the Iraqi Dinar (IQD) and the Vietnamese Dong (VND). For years, investors and currency holders have been patiently waiting for a moment that could redefine their financial future. Now, it appears that moment may finally be arriving. Recent market activity suggests that a monumental financial transformation may be underway, and for those who've held on to the IQD and VND with enduring optimism, this could be the breakthrough they've long anticipated. Across investment circles, the buzz is intensifying as these currencies show signs of dramatic upward movement. In this broadcast, we'll analyze the most recent reports, highlight newly cited exchange rates, explore shifts within the global banking landscape, review policy changes in Iraq and Vietnam, and break down what it could all mean for investors. It's a critical juncture. Staying informed right now is more important than ever. Reports surfacing in recent days suggest that the Iraqi dinar is being quoted at an astonishing exchange rate of 6.11, while the Vietnamese Dong is reportedly reaching the 472 range. If these numbers hold, they represent a monumental shakeup of the current financial structure. These sudden surges are no longer being dismissed as rumor. Rather, they appear to signal the early stages of a major realignment between emerging market currencies and traditionally dominant ones like the US dollar and the euro. Investors who acquired these currencies at their low points may now find themselves on the verge of life-changing gains. Still, confirmation from reliable, institutional channels remains essential. Adding fuel to this speculative fire is a significant announcement out of Saudi Arabia. Sources indicate that SA Bank is preparing to unveil a new operational framework for recognizing and possibly facilitating exchanges of IQD and VND at these newly observed rates. While full details are pending, the implications are profound. Should this move be confirmed, it could open the door for similar actions by other global banking institutions. Analysts believe this could mark the beginning of a coordinated alignment between Middle Eastern financial entities and larger-scale international monetary policy reforms. SA Bank's actions may very well set the tone for how other institutions approach currency revaluation in the near future. Make no mistake, the global financial system may be on the brink of one of the most pivotal events in modern monetary history. Until recently, currency revaluation was viewed with skepticism by many economists. But now, with credible rate shifts being reported and banking institutions paying close attention, the landscape is evolving rapidly. If these updated exchange rates are validated and widely adopted, we could be witnessing an unprecedented redistribution of wealth and a redefinition of how global currencies are measured and traded. The driving forces behind these developments are complex. Iraq has been diligently executing sweeping financial reforms, decreasing reliance on foreign currencies, especially the US dollar, and building economic stability from the ground up. On the other hand, Vietnam's explosive industrial growth and increased foreign investment have significantly boosted its international standing. Together, these reforms indicate that what's happening now is much more than speculation. It could be the dawn of a new financial era. Perhaps most astonishing is the report that the Iraqi dinar is now valued at $1,611 per unit. That figure, if substantiated, places the dinar among the world's most valuable currencies. This leap is not arbitrary, it's the result of years of strategic planning. Iraq has been focused on modernizing its economic infrastructure, cracking down on corruption, and enhancing its industrial capabilities, all while strengthening its central banking systems. These reform efforts are finally beginning to bear fruit, making the IQD a currency to be taken seriously on the world stage. If this valuation holds steady, Iraq could emerge as a central player in Middle Eastern finance, with global ripple effects. At the heart of Iraq's efforts is a multi-layered strategy: reduce dependency on foreign currencies, boost transparency, and align with global monetary standards. Reforms in public finance, digital banking infrastructure, and central banking oversight have all contributed to the dinar's newfound credibility. Vietnam's trajectory is equally impressive. Recent figures suggest that the VND may now be trading at $4.80 per unit, a dramatic increase from its historically suppressed valuation. Unlike previous surges fueled by hype, this growth is rooted in real economic progress. Vietnam has long been a cornerstone of Asia's manufacturing engine, attracting billions in foreign investment. The government has taken active steps to strengthen its currency, including economic modernization, trade liberalization, and inflation control. As Vietnam continues to digitize its financial systems and adopt advanced fintech technologies, investor confidence in the VND grows stronger. These developments could soon push the Dong into the ranks of the most competitive emerging market currencies. For investors, the timing has never been more crucial. With both IQD and VND valuations skyrocketing, strategic decisions must now be made. Should investors act immediately, or wait for further confirmations from global institutions? That's the million-dollar question. Risk tolerance, investment goals, and reliable exchange mechanisms must all be considered. While some may choose to lock in profits now, others may prefer to ride the wave and wait for potential government-backed announcements. Adding a surprising new element to this unfolding story is a reported internal notice from Chase Bank. Sources suggest the bank may soon support currency exchanges at the newly reported IQD and VND rates. If true, this would represent a watershed moment in institutional acceptance of these currencies. Other major U.S. banks, including Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and Citibank, are rumored to be monitoring the situation closely. Should they follow Chase's lead, we could see a rapid and systemic normalization of these exchange rates across the global banking system. Iraq's transformation is rooted in deliberate policy execution, from reducing reliance on the dollar to rebuilding energy infrastructure and creating digital financial systems. These steps have attracted global attention and instilled confidence in the Iraqi dinar's future. Vietnam is also rewriting its economic story. Through trade integration, infrastructure development, and tech adoption, the country is positioning itself as a financial leader in the region. The rising strength of the VND is reflective of real economic might, not just investor speculation. Yet, with great opportunity comes great risk. Investors must remain cautious and be on high alert for scams or misinformation. The excitement around potential revaluations has, in the past, drawn bad actors into the space. Careful due diligence is non-negotiable. With both the dinar and the dong under intense scrutiny, the next few weeks could determine whether this becomes a watershed moment in currency revaluation, or simply another speculative cycle. Regardless of the outcome, one thing is certain: global finance is in flux. Emerging markets are gaining influence, banking systems are evolving, and currencies once overlooked are stepping into the spotlight. Now more than ever, investors must stay informed, stay alert, and stay ready. With economic conditions aligning, banking institutions showing signs of change, and market sentiment rising, we could be looking at one of the most unique financial opportunities of our generation. Are you prepared for what's next? This could be the defining moment that shapes the next decade in wealth building. Keep following Dinar Community and Iraqi Dinar info for reliable updates and expert insights. Like, subscribe, and share your thoughts, because this story is still unfolding, and the next chapter might be the most important yet. Like and subscribe for more videos.